Hello folks, it's Upfielder here. Welcome to episode 10 on the Strangecraft server, and a few people noticed my shulker monster in episode 9, so we need to fix that. We have no storage at this base, and I'm earmarking this area to be the storage area. Now, the storage area is going to be a cave within the mountain, but it needs a grand over-the-top entrance, don't you think? A fortress would be a really good idea. That's what I have in my head. I think it would work well with the design of the mountain village we've got going on here, and that is what I'm gonna build. But before that, those of you that watch my stream know that I went hunting for ancient debris at the end. I did quite a bit of mining and found absolutely zero ancient debris. It was really annoying, and the nether ticked me off, so now I'm taking my revenge. I've got about 9 stacks of TNT. I've given it, well, as you can see, a 1-block gap in between each piece, and now I'm going to blow the hell out of the nether. I have no idea who these 2x2 tunnels are, by the way. Seems like a very strange mining technique. There we go, ancient debris, that easy. All I needed was, well, I think I used about a stack of a TNT on this particular tunnel. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm embarrassed by my diamond gear. I'm going to have fully netherite gear by the end of this mining session, and then have some left over as well. Perfect, 11 netherite ingots. That's enough to convert all my gear and my tools. I no longer have to be embarrassed when I stand next to Carnage anymore. Perfect. Now we can get on with building. Stage 1 of this project then is to do a little bit of terraforming of the area. Those of you that have been watching this series know I don't want to do too much terraforming. I want to build with the landscape, but we do need to do a little bit here. And Catch has been along. He's helping us out with this build as well. Makes things go a lot quicker with the two of us. So this area has been prepped up. We can start to do the build itself. We've made good progress. I've been working on this deep slate area. I almost want it to look like solid hard rock, almost as though it's an old extinct volcano that was once here. If you think a little bit like Edinburgh Castle is built on a volcano, that's the kind of thing I've got in my head here. And then Catch has been working on the building as well, so it's going up nice and quick. Although we both use light matica, so you end up with these kind of weird shapes, and it's like, how have they come up with that? We're using light matica. I designed this in creative, and then we're rebuilding it. I've had to go and collect the materials, and we're rebuilding it in survival. But that's looking pretty cool so far. And just gone back to my house for some materials, and I always let Catch live in my starter house rent-free every season, and he brings a parrot every season, and he's not silenced. I think Catch has done that wrong. So I'm going to silence him properly, and then I'm going to go into a creative world, load up this house, blow it up, and tell Catch I've dealt with it. And I think on response in Discord, he was slightly concerned I might have really blown up his parrot, but I won't blow up my own house. Anyway, I sent him a private message just to say the parrot was all safe, and it was all good. I just done it in creative. Well, this is starting to look pretty good. It's starting to take shape. We've got some details to do. We've got some dripstone to put on the bottom there, and we've got to build up the sort of the outer towers and stuff, but we're making rapid progress on this build, and it's a mighty over-the-top entrance, don't you think? Look at this. Just the entrance to our storage system. Right, we've got the towers in. All I've got to do is put some of this dark oak fence in. Fortunately, there was a dark oak forest just to the southwest, I think. And let's get the oak in here, and then boom, we're good. And then if we have a look over the courtyard here, this looks a little bit off center, but it's not. See how it looks a bit skew-if? And it's because this wall on the right comes down much further than the one on the left, and so it's looking a bit odd. So one of the things we're gonna have to fix there is that wall on the left. We're gonna have to bring that a bit further down. We need some dripstone on the bottom of the door there to make it, look like the teeth of the door to keep it in place. I think we need just a little bit of lighting in here just to make sure no mobs spawn and kill us. Okay, just on that level there. And that, I think, is that for this week's episode. Folks, what do you think of this? Let's knock this out here, this scaffolding. Okay, there's some stuff I need to fix up. Next week's episode can be kind of a cleaning up and hooking all this area up now. But doesn't that look fantastic? Got some red banners in there just for effect, but that looks so amazing. Just the entrance to our, as I keep saying, our storage system. Folks, I hope you all have an amazing Christmas. There will be probably a carpet mod video or what have you after this, but this is the last Strangecraft episode before Christmas. I hope to get one in before New Year's, but if not, have a great New Year's as well. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Anyway, it's all I have time for. I'm Upfielder. Goodbye.